What's going on, North Atlanta students? I'm George Maury, back with another episode of 11 Stories. I'm here with
Sam Harrigan. I'm filling in for Sterling Fleury today, and I'm pumped to be here. I don't know why he's not here. I guess he just didn't want to do it and entertain y'all, so I guess you're stuck with me.
What's up, North Atlanta? I'm your host, Sterling Fleury. I'm sorry I'm not in this episode today, and y'all gotta hang with Chicken Wing Sam. I promise y'all can be in the next episode next time. Right now, I'm editing this episode, so enjoy the show.
But yeah, we had a great football game last Friday, 41-6 victory against KIPP. The team played really well. Offense was running on all cylinders. The defense held them down. And tell us about the student section.
Yeah, student section was awesome, guys. It was packed, it was loud, everybody was in theme, really cool, but student section's not the purpose. How about TK? TK's got 500 yards through a game and a half.
Yeah, he's a baller.
Yeah, and Wiley, our entire offense is looking great. Defense is picking it up a little bit. We're solid right now.
Yeah, and we've got a great show coming your way. We've got fencing, theater, volleyball, a whole bunch of stuff for you, so stay tuned.
Did I really just forget that melody?
No.
When I popped off, then your girl gave me just a little bit of...
What's going on, North Atlanta students? You know there's a lot of stuff that happens here at North Atlanta. So many passionate students doing different activities. Let's throw it down to Sam, who's talking to Ava about an activity you might not know about, fencing.
Will you please state your name and your grade?
I'm Ava Behin-Sahib. I'm a senior.
All right, Ava, so as we can tell, you are a part of the fencing team here at North Atlanta. For those of us who don't know, will you explain fencing?
So, it's like sword fighting with rules, and less blood, I guess.
Sounds pretty cool. Sounds like something, there's definitely some people that would love to do that. So, how do we get into it? How do we sign up? How do we play?
So, we have practice in the cafeteria every Monday, and you're welcome to come and watch practice and talk to Miss Deve, who's always there, about joining the team. But to join the team, you basically have to have like physical forms, consent waivers, concussion training, and a whole bunch of other things that I have a list of that I can send to you if you display interest to me.
No.
So yes.
So we're here with a good friend of mine and a good friend of yours, the viewers of 11 Stories, Mr. Shamar DeBellet. He's a senior here. Now, Shamar, I want to ask, how did you get into fencing? It seems like something that a lot of students in North Atlanta don't really know about, I guess.
That's a good question. I got into fencing really at the Olympics. I just saw fencing and I'm like, whoa, that looks cool. And then I started doing some fencing practice at what was it? It was an athletic center. And then saw North Atlanta had fencing and that's how I got
to join.
Yeah.
Awesome. And one last thing, is there a way, do y'all have like tournaments or matches against other schools, or like how do we competitively watch you? Do you do competitions
That's
outside of school?
a great question. We do have competitions at many other schools. In fact, there's one here at North Atlanta this Saturday. So
Come out.
Go there.
Come out.
Starts at 9 and it goes throughout the entire day. So yeah. We do have tournaments. I'm sorry, I don't know where you could publicly see where the fencing tournaments are, but I'm pretty sure you can just look up online North Atlanta fencing and have those scheduled.
All right. Well, Shamar, thank you so much. Go Fencing Warriors. Come out on Saturday. Fencing is an Olympic sport, right? Mm-hmm. It's really fun to watch and it looks really fun to do. Can you just like explain like what it feels like?
It's kind of fun. I get not as competitive as some other people. Some people in tournaments like yell every time they hit you or every time you hit them, which is a bit much, but it's really fun and it doesn't hurt too bad until it does.
So it seems like more than anything, just a great way to relieve stress.
Yeah, 100%. It takes your mind
and it's
off
fun,
of anything else. Yeah.
Right? All right, that sounds perfect. So if y'all are interested, as she said, come down to the cafeteria every Monday after school, meet with Miss Debe, watch practice, hang out, watch some fencing. It looks awesome.
Cool.
Thanks, Ava.
Thank you.
All right, so there is even more stuff at North Atlanta that you probably don't know about. So I'm gonna put it back down to George with the new theater director, and she's gonna tell you all about the new one-act plays that she's bringing to North Atlanta.
All right, what's up, North Atlanta students? I'm here with new teacher, Miss Lemaster, head of the theater department. So Miss Lemaster, what brought you here to North Atlanta? North Atlanta?
Well, I had previously been teaching at Kennesaw Mountain High School, and I was really interested in moving closer to the city of Atlanta. And I love working with high school students. I think they have a lot of really great, interesting ideas, and they tell very compelling stories, so I was excited to come and do theater with them.
Awesome. So what do you have in store for your first year here?
Well, we are currently working on the one-act festival play competition, which we will be taking to regionals at the end of October and performing for the community on October 24th. So everybody come out to the theater to see that. It is called Shuttersome, The Tales of Poe, and it is based on 5 Edgar Allan Poe short stories, which are some of my favorites because they're eerie and they're just a perfect thing to be doing at this time of year for Halloween. So don't forget, October 24th.
Yes, I was listening in on one of those. It's amazing. And so, for the future at North Atlanta, the next coming years, what do you have in store?
Well, my colleague, Ms. Quinones, and I really have a plan that we want to grow the program. We're so fortunate that we have the space that we have and that we have the students that we have. And so we want to give you guys ample opportunity to do improv and a Spanish show and more plays, more musicals, just more opportunity for you to perform and for you to come out and support those folks who do perform.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And make sure to show out for the theater program this year.
Yes, it'll be fun.
Today's a huge day for our volleyball warriors, all right? Our varsity volleyball team, loaded with talent, super skilled, a lot of fun to watch. If you've never watched volleyball, today is your chance. They've got 2 games, one against Cambridge, one against Alpharetta at 5 and 7 today in the gym. So make sure y'all come out and support. Go watch our volleyball warriors collect 2 wins, not 1 but 2 wins. Go Dubs. As you know, as we've said a couple times, today is September 10th. There's a lot of stuff that's happened on September 10th in the past that you might not have known about. So we're going to toss it over to George for this day in history.
What's up, North Atlanta? Welcome to This Day in History. Yesterday's history today. It's September 10th, and we're going to pass it over to Eric to see what birthdays and holidays are occurring today.
On this day in history, famous director Robert Earl Wise was born. He's famous for his works in The Sound of Music and West Side Story. Also, today is National Teachers Appreciation Day in China, so shout out to all those teachers out there. Back to you, George.
On this day in history, in 1608, John Smith was elected president of Jamestown Colony, Virginia. And on this day in 1977, the last person to be executed by guillotine in France was executed for murder. And on a brighter note, on this day in 1990, Free Willy, from the famous movie Free Willy, was freed and sent back to Iceland.
On this day in 1989, the famous Deion Sanders two-sport controversy started when he made his NFL debut with the hometown Atlanta Falcons. In this game, he returned a punt for 68 yards and a touchdown just 5 days after hitting a home run with the New York Yankees. Also on this day in 1960, New York Yankee legend Mickey Mantle hit his famed 643-foot home run over the right field roof in Detroit. And then 1 year later, in an Italian Grand Prix, there was a huge crash, killing the driver Wolfgang von Trips, as well as 13 others with his Ferrari. And now to Elliot with music.
Yo, what's up? My name's Elliot. On this day, 1998, Sheck West was born. Happy birthday, Sheck West. Also, the Beatles in 1968 released Helter Skelter. Happy birthday to Helter Skelter. Now to you, George.
Wow, that's crazy. Who knew so much happened on September 10th, this day in history? Now back to the show.
With fall just around the corner, we can expect to see some new and interesting styles here at North Atlanta High School. Oftentimes, people draw inspiration from many different celebrities or fashion icons. We see this in a lot of our peers who wear items like jeans, cargos, khakis, Nikes, Jordans, and Adidas. They have been popularized thanks to fashion icons such as Kanye, Uzi, Kurt Cobain, Jerry Lorenzo, Virgil Abloh, Beyonce, Kim Kardashian, and many more. We're going to be going around and interviewing students to see what they're wearing and if they draw any inspiration from certain people. So do you draw inspiration from anyone specific?
Beyonce. Myself, I guess.
Your outfit. What exactly are you wearing?
Kappa, Louis, Jordan.
Really like look to certain pieces of clothing.
Well, yeah, sometimes depending on how I feel in the day.
Honestly, it's like whatever I like it don't even matter the store, like Goodwill, anywhere. As long as I like it, I get it.
Wow, so we saw so many different unique outfits. Now we're gonna throw it back to Sterling and see what's next.
Forever in Atlanta, there's been one chicken sandwich that's reigned supreme, the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, both spicy and original. But over the summer, lines grew around the block to get the Popeyes chicken sandwich. And so, which one really is better? We'll see.
What's up, Warriors? If you've been paying attention to anything in the news in the past week, you've probably not been able to avoid news about Popeye's chicken sandwich. It's been going absolutely crazy. But what a lot of people want to know with how popular it's getting is if it's even worth buying at all, or whether it's good to just stick to what you're used to. We have Jesus with us in the gym right now.
It's not that. Was it better than a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich?
Gotta say it was.
It was. All right, then we're gonna have to ask other folks to get their opinions too. You tried the new Popeye's chicken sandwich?
Yes, sir.
How was it?
That joint smacked, bro.
It smacked.
I like 5 of those though.
Was it better than Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich?
It was like just chicken with some sauce on it. That's all.
Some chicken with some seasoning? All right. Have you tried the new Popeye's chicken sandwich that came out?
Alright, let me tell you what. So, I got in my car.
Yeah.
Because I heard everybody's talking about that chicken sandwich. So I was like, alright, bet. So I drive way out to Popeyes, and then they gonna tell me they don't have it.
Damn.
I sat there for like 30 minutes in traffic and tell me they didn't have any. So I got no chicken sandwich.
All right, back to you, Sterling.
Well, that's going to do it for us today on the 11 Stories show. It was a great show. We had a lot of good content, a lot of great interviews. We love what y'all are doing here, so just keep them grades up.
Yeah, thank y'all for watching, and remember this week, September 13th, Friday, 7:30 p.m. Football's up in Johns Creek. Don't be afraid to travel. Bring the noise. Go Dubs. Be loud. Beat Johns Creek.
Yeah, and we'll see you next week for another show, Tuesday, September 17th. See you later.